EVA's pump technology is unique in that we can toggle back and forth between the vacuum mode and the flow mode. In the vacuum mode, it's the Venturi pump simulation, which is the kind of technology other vitrectomy systems utilize, as well as the previous generation of the Dutch ophthalmic vitrectomy machine, and it's great. Having the addition, a flow mode where we have less vitreous attraction into the port allows us to shave the vitreous in the periphery with much more precision and have the opening of the cutter literally fractions of a millimeter over the retina without producing retinal incarceration and cuts unintentionally. Additionally, I found the flow technology extremely beneficial when I performed retinectomies. With the Venturi pump, it is not uncommon to remove slightly more retina than was intended due to the flow characteristics of the Venturi or vacuum mode of the pump. With the flow technology, the attraction of the retina or of the tissue to the port is so much more slow and controlled that one can perform much more precise retinectomy with much less difficulty.
There are two main modes on the EVA machine that I use during most of my vitrectomy. The standard mode for core removal gives you very efficient aspiration of vitreous. You have higher vacuum on your vitrector, and the pump keeps up with that, and you have a very efficient, rapid removal of vitreous. The second mode that I use, when I switch from core to the peripheral shave mode, reduces the extrusion vacuum, and the pump compensates for that with a much lower rate of infusion, giving you control when you're working with the very high-speed TDC cutter on the bullous peripheral retina or in posterior membranes, such as a tractional diabetic or a very dense ERM. In that setting, with very low flow, you almost erase vitreous and erase tissue with the very precise control that you can only get from an extraordinarily high-speed cutting instrument. I also switch it to the shave mode when I'm working down on the macula. So you have these membranes on the macula in something like a diabetic tractional retinal detachment, or if you have a really dense epiretinal membrane, you pull it up and then you want to clear it with high magnification. I switch it to the shave mode in that instance, and I use the extremely fast and efficient cutter, the TDC cutter, like a fine scissor, and I use it to almost erase the membrane posteriorly, similar to how I get up on a tear peripherally and I use it to kind of erase the vitreous traction on the tear, trim the tip of the tear peripherally. The feeling that I get when I have this cutter running at such a high rate with a very low vacuum is one that I can control the retina at a very, very close operative distance. The precision and the efficiency in combination, depending on the setting, move you forward in your surgery with much better efficiency, much better safety, and a greater level of control than you have in inferior cutters.